Yo, what's up, everybody, man? This your boy Black Sean Groove, man, from Street Culture Entertainment, Street Culture TV. Shit, before I start this video, I need y'all to like and subscribe, man. Also, I need y'all to hit the notification button and also leave a comment, man, because I like y'all comments and what y'all got to say about shit like this, man. But my subject of this video is the Navarro County justice system. For people who don't know what Navarro County is, that's Corsicana, Texas. It's about an hour outside of Dallas, and I just got through doing 60 something days there for misdemeanor. Now, my problem with this system is not punishment because, punishment is warranted if you do something wrong. I accept you're supposed to be punished. I accept all that. But far as Navarro County justice system, they do a whole bunch of prolonging and waiting for crimes that are less than what they deserve. For example, I sat down there 60 something days before I even went to court. On top of that, you don't even know when you're going to court. And on top of that, if you have a court appointed lawyer, they only come see you ever so often, and they usually don't fight real hard for you because I guess they're not being paid by you, they're being paid by the state, which is a flat rate, which I feel isn't right because that shows us that the DAs and our lawyers actually work together. Now, for an example, I was down there with young men who've been down there 3 or 4 months on possession of marijuana charges. Like, I'm talking less than a gram. I'm talking about like a blunt or two, stuff like that. These guys are being held down there for the longest. You have young men down there who have a good case, who can really actually beat their case, but they have less than par, less than up to par public defenders defending them and not fighting for them real hard like they're supposed to. Like, I had a cellmate who was young, who was 17 when he did his crime, and he just turned 18. And his lawyer came to see him, and his lawyer is basically not even trying to fight for him. He's saying that there's evidence to prove that he wasn't around in that area when it happened. And every time he asks his lawyer to get the paperwork or to get the evidence or the tapes, they're not even trying to get the tapes. It's like they're trying to hurry up and work him out a deal. They're trying to make him tell on his co-actors so they can only give him 7 years when he's facing about 15 to 20 because of the aggravated robbery case. Plus, he's only 18. So, once they have a young black man in the system and they start him early, they basically got him forever, and they know that. So they're not trying to help him out. Also, there are other guys in there with petty dope cases. Well, as far as I know, in Corsicana, the big thing that people are doing is ice, meth. And you got guys down there who are getting caught with one meth rock or getting caught with a meth pipe. And these dudes are sitting down there for almost a year. And I feel like this isn't right because no longer can they use COVID as a way to hold you in jail because the county is very small. It's only about 250 people in the county jail. And on a daily basis, maybe 2 to 3 people go to court out of the whole jail. Now, I'm used to Houston. I'm from a big city where every day thousands of people go to jail. And I can understand there's a difference between a small town and a big town. But I feel like a lot of these guys shouldn't be held that long for some of these crimes that they're committed. Because I seen a guy in there commit a double murder, and all he got was 35 years and only sat in the county for 7 months. But you got dudes down there for a misdemeanor that literally been sitting down there 10 to 12 months and still fighting the case. They're still trying to give them time. They're still trying to give them time, like state jail time for misdemeanors, which isn't right to me, which seems kind of crazy. And being that we're from Texas, where basically there's legal slavery, if you look it up, Texas is just about the only state that doesn't pay their inmates for working. Even in some of the worst states like Louisiana or California, these guys get paid at least 2 to 5 cents an hour for their work. In Texas, we don't get paid nothing. I'm talking about from the whole squad to the officer dining room to the cafeteria workers to the broom squad to the SSIs. Nobody gets paid nothing. Barbers or nothing. Therefore, they have to charge their own currency, which are packs of soups or noodles. And I feel like that's not right because that's legalized slavery. If we come to jail, that's one thing. We're serving our sentence. We're in jail. We're serving our sentence. It's another thing to make us do manual labor, like the whole squad. The whole squad is manual labor. I've seen people have asthma attacks and pass out on the whole squad. And if you don't know what the whole squad is, and when you're sitting outside with the hoe in the line, digging up the earth, getting it ready for plantation. I've seen guys pass out doing this, and all they do is put them in the cage, hooked onto the horse, and keep going. That's it. They'll keep them out there until it's time for the shift to be up, which is usually 8 hours, from 6 in the morning to 2 in the evening. And I feel like that's not right, because if you're gonna lock us up, that's one thing. But if you're gonna make us work, shouldn't we at least be getting paid for it, to where our money can stack, and by the time we get out, we have a reasonable amount to start off with? That's what I'm saying. Other states, dudes get locked up, they do a year or two, but at the same time, they're working, making 5 cents an hour, 2 cents an hour, whatever it may be. And so by the time they go home, they have a good sufficient amount to start off with, 1,000 or two, maybe to buy them a car and help them out with the problems that they have when they first get out of jail. We don't have that in Texas, which I believe contributes to the recidivism rate, because I know a lot of guys who's left jail and came right back within the first few weeks because they didn't have nothing to work with and they had nowhere to go. And I feel this is unfair. So if anybody out there is familiar with Navarro County, Corsicana, Texas, let me know. Y'all chime in. And another thing is, a lot of guys in Corsicana that are locked up are from outside of Corsicana, meaning it's between Dallas and Houston on 45 freeway. A lot of guys get pulled over from Houston and Dallas and get put into that jail. And when they get out, they have no one to pick them up. And they don't even have a Greyhound bus station there, which I found out last Monday when I got out. I had to sit at the store where the Greyhound was supposed to run at, to be told that it doesn't run there anymore. And I had to literally sit there for 4.5 hours and wait for someone to pick me up, drive away from Houston to pick me up and take me back home. I feel if you're gonna lock people up from out of town, at least have them a way to get back to their city. Because everyone doesn't have family that can come get them, or wants to come get them, or gives a damn about them. I'm one of those guys. I don't have family like that. Don't nobody too much give a damn about me out here. So therefore I have to do what I have to do. So y'all chime in and let me know what y'all think about these situations, man. Let me know if y'all think that's fair or if it's not fair. My name is Black Sean Groove, man. Street Culture Entertainment, Street Culture TV, Screwed Up Click representing. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button so you get a notification when I drop a video. And also leave your comments, man, because I want to know what you think, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man.